When administering vaccine in drinking water, the main goal is to deliver viable vaccine through the water lines so the entire flock can consume the vaccine within a short time. Mishandling vaccines or mismanaging the vaccination process can compromise flock immunization and result in vaccine failures. Follow the steps in this video to help achieve optimal water vaccination results. If there's a water treatment system, turn off the system 24 hours prior to vaccination. Turn off the water in drinking lines 4 to 6 hours before vaccination. For early morning vaccination, you can turn off the water the evening before. Raise the water lines 2 hours before vaccination. Determine an appropriate volume of vaccine solution based on factors such as flock size, flock age, and outside temperature. For flocks 10 to 14 days of age, a good starting point is 200 gallons per 25,000 birds. Target a 1 to 2 hour period for consumption of the vaccine solution. For a pump and barrel system, fill the barrel to the target volume. Based on manufacturer's recommendations, add stabilizer packs with dye to the barrel. Add additional stabilizer or dye if you plan to check tongues and verify vaccine takes. Using this approach to validate vaccine consumption is highly recommended. Next, reconstitute vaccine using the water and stabilizer mix. Add the reconstituted vaccine to the barrel. Rinse the bottle with water solution and pour any remaining vaccine into the barrel. Mix the solution thoroughly. Insert the pump into the barrel. Open your waterline connections. If using a medicator for water vaccination, prepare a stock solution using distilled water. Based on manufacturer recommendations, add stabilizer to the water. Add additional stabilizer or dye to the water if you plan to check tongues and verify vaccine takes after vaccination. Again, using this approach to validate vaccine consumption is highly recommended. Next, reconstitute vaccine following label instructions. Add the reconstituted vaccine to the stock solution. Mix the solution thoroughly. Connect the stock solution to the medicator and turn on the medicator. The remaining water vaccination steps are the same, whether using a pump and barrel system or a medicator. Position a person at each end of a water line. Open the end of a line and allow water to drain. Open the flush valve at the head of the line and drain until dyed water appears. Close the flush valve and cap the opposite end of the line. Proceed to the next water line and repeat until all the lines are charged with vaccine solution. Beginning with the interior lines and working outward, lower the lines to bird height. Walk through the birds within 10 minutes and then every 15 to 30 minutes until all the vaccine is consumed. If you're checking tongues for vaccine takes, wait until all the vaccine is consumed, then check 50 birds per house. Check tongues before birds start consuming feed. Blue dye should be visible on tongues or the roof of their mouth. If less than 95% of checked birds have visible dye, consider revaccinating. Fill the barrel with fresh water and allow it to empty again before returning the water system to its normal mode, bypassing the barrel.